We're looking at Smells Like Teen Spirit as a good bass line for beginners. It's great because it only has 3 sections. We have the main riff, which is also the chorus. We have the verse part, and we have a link that's played after the choruses. The main riff has 4 notes in it. To start off, you put your first finger on the first fret of the lowest string, which is the E string, and you play this rhythm. Then you move up to the A string on the first fret and play. Then you put your 4th finger on the 4th fret of the E string and play. Move up to the D string 4th fret. So we get this kind of pattern. So starting from my 1st fret here, I play 1st, move up a string, 4th. The original bass line was played with the plectrum, so I'm using one too. You can pluck both down strokes for the first 2 notes, then start on an upstroke so that your last note is nice and solid. So you get down, down, up, down, then repeat that. Down, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, let's look at our verse pattern. The verse pattern is really straightforward. We use the same 4 notes. 1st fret, 1st fret, 4th fret, 4th fret, and we just play 4 of each note. So 4 in the 1st fret, move up a string, 4 in the 4th fret, move up a string. We want it to be a nice, even, steady flow of notes. So it should sound something like this. In terms of your picking technique, you can either use alternate picking where you pick down, then up, and so on, or you can use all down strokes. In this example, it's not too fast, so I've used down strokes all the time. It gives it a slightly heavier, more solid rock feel. Okay, in the link section, we have a new riff to play. We play twice in the 1st fret, then an open string, 1st fret, and twice in the 2nd fret. I'm using my 1st finger on the 1st fret and then 1, 2 and 3 for the 2nd fret. Because the frets are very wide apart, it can help to have a little bit of support down there. So I tend to use all 3 of my fingers for that. Especially for a beginner when your hands aren't so strong, it can be good to use these kind of positions rather than 1 finger per fret all the time where you got to spread your hand more. So that's the first half of that riff. And then he descends from the 3rd fret of the A string, 1st fret of the A string, and then 4, 3, 1. So that second half again was 4 notes on the 3rd fret of the A string. I'm playing that with my 4th finger, and 3rd, 2nd, and 1st, they're all helping to hold down. Then 2 on the 1st fret, and then 4th, 3rd, back down to 1st. So here's the entire riff close up so you can see the fingering. So that Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana. Work on each section in isolation. Practice it maybe along with a metronome or drum groove if you can. Just work on getting the hand technique together slowly. And then whenever you feel you're confident with one, progress on to the next. Once you've got all 3 of them together, you should just be able to play along with the record. If you have any problems or comments, feel free to send a video response or leave a comment on the page. See you next time.